wouldn't say it was a moment of clarity. It's just, you know, at what point do you listen to your body? It's one thing to have an injury or two, even one or two big injuries, but I'm having injury after injury. At what point do I listen? When I blow out my knee or when some crazy happens. Um, that was one. But yeah, I talked to older players. Arian Foster's. Talked to Wayne Brown. JP, Kelsey. Guys like that. Selleck. Um, I mean, talk to all those guys about it. At the end of the day, it's a decision you have to make for yourself because it is your career. So, like I said, I wouldn't say it was just a moment of clarity, but, as time went on, just it became clear it was just the right choice.
Hello, everyone. This is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will be talking Brandon Brooks. He officially announced his retirement, and all I can say is you had one hell of a career. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. I can say as an Eagles fan, I'm very proud that Brandon Brooks was on the team. Um, I heard of him at Houston, Texas, of course, but he was a very good guard. When he came to Philadelphia, made him a Hall of Famer, and he even admitted that like he was good in Texas. But he met Jess Stoutland, man. It just took his game to another level, which led us to the Super Bowl. And every time you seen him on the field, he was dominant. But the best ability is availability, and like he said, his body was just like, dude, you can't do this no more with the Achilles, then the nagging injuries. So it was just the injuries, man. And I'm very, very, very proud to say Brandon Brooks was a part of a team, a part of a dynasty. Him, Doug Peterson, we could say Wentz, Nick Foles. That was a dynasty, man. It was so short lived, but it was fun. Those were the fun days, and his body just gave up. His body gave up. Um, he basically forfeited his contract. He could have kept playing to get all that money, but he like, you know what? I'm gonna give it up. Saved about what 12.3 million against the cap for 2022, which can help us this following year coming up. But at the end of the day, man, this is about Brandon Brooks. I ain't even thinking about the cap or anything like that right now. Um, but man, I wish Brandon Brooks was out there and he could play. But like he said, the line just right now stepped up in a big way. He shouted out Mulata and Herbig and Driscoll and those guys. Like the young guys are stepping up, and he said it's time is over with. In adult life, like our normal lives, he is a young man. He's a young man, 32, but in football, he's an old man. He's an old man, and his body just can't take the pound anymore. So once again, salute to Brandon Brooks for everything he brought to the game. And once again, he could have just sat out every single year and got all his money, but he retired. He did the right thing. Um, and yeah, man, I will see what the future holds for Brandon Brooks. Will he start like a podcast? Will he do anything outside of football, of course? Because that was one of his things. All he knows is football. But I could see him being a guest on certain shows, or how people go to John Clark, like Jason Avant, talk a little football here and there. So I could see him doing a little this and a little that. And to me, he went out a classy way, very classy. But what do you think and how do you feel, man, about Brandon Brooks retiring? But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.